Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Well, today, of course, we've got a little video for you on light modding on the WLtoys L959. Same thing applies to your Blast, Brute, and a couple other WLtoys models. Anyways, you guys know I've done a light mod before where I've made the wires, you plug them right into the receiver. Last fall, of course, my buggy took a dunk into the creek across the street, and I had to replace my servo as well as my receiver box. And the new box that I put in, the contacts are blocked by a bunch of glue. And I'm not going to sit there and pick all that stuff out. Anyways, I thought, well, I'll hook up another light kit, but I also went a little further with this thanks to dace, another YouTuber and subscriber to my channel. I'm also sub to his. So thanks, Alan, for this great idea. Now, the modification extra done is rear tail lights, or brake lights, whatever you want to call them, but rear tail lights. So we're just going to plug this in for you. And our battery goes right down inside, like so. So now we've got back tail lights on here, as well as, of course, our main front headlights for driving. So now for night driving, you got headlights and taillights. So now it'll be a little easier to tell which direction the car is, because out where I live, it gets extremely like pitch black. So it's kind of nice to be able to know where your rear end is, when you're driving out at night. So it's going to help an awful lot. Now, as far as the wiring system goes, I use the battery out of a WLtoys V911, and of course the battery connector from the landing gear from the V911 that I just chopped away so I could get access to the connector. There's a little square hole in the back of the chassis where you can feed the battery, and it'll actually jam right in on an angle and just stay there without any difficulty. So you can drive around and you just push your wires down and under, and away you go and have fun all you want, and give her a good shake. She's not coming out. So that's going to work really bonus. The other advantage is none of the lighting is going to steal any power from your main battery. Not that LED lighting actually steals any real power to begin with, but it's kind of nice to have it all separated, because it gives me the choice, because during the daytime you don't want to run your lights. Just tuck all this stuff down in, and you don't have to worry about running lights during the day. So at night you plug them in and away you go. I was going to go with a power switch for on and off, but I don't have another micro mini switch right now. And I'm thinking, future wise, I may install one right at the back end here, right in behind the strut tower. So that I can just have an on and off switch, because this battery is going to last for like hours and hours and hours worth of use. So it'd be a lot easier to just leave it all hooked in all the time, then you just turn the switch on and off when I need to. Now, as far as how these taillights are mounted, you can see there's like little brackets there. Now, I do actually have the 5mm drill bit for 5mm LEDs, which is very bonus because it's a nice snug fit. Now, how I did those is I actually used a little bit of crazy glue to hold them in at the back. And in here, my front ones are so tight of a pressure fit that I don't have to worry about them. But I did hot glue over the connections, because I've got two wires coming off of these two stems, another two off here, and of course we have it all looped around. And I was, like I said, going to go with the whole wiring job out front here, but then I had to reroute things, but it's kept all nicely protected too, so I'm all right, and it did help. But anyways, how to make the brackets, if you buy a lot of RC toys, like a lot of us do, if you keep these little plates that come with your RCs that help hold them into the boxes, you can use them to do your rear tail lights. So, even this one here, you just cut it in half and there's your two. And one hole is going to be to mount, and the other hole you drill it for your LED. And the screw that I used is same idea as what Alan did. In this case, I can't remember which screw he used, but I pulled the bottom one here, which is a fairly long screw actually, And I put them in so that the plastic was facing this way, so you couldn't see the grooves at the back. They're facing inward toward the car where you won't see them. And it actually looks more pro looking when you have the flat face portion showing through. So that's how I did mine. Now he did go actually another step further with his light cages, and he actually put tin foil inside. Now I'm not too worried about that for myself for the mod, because I'm using ultra bright white lights, so they're pretty bright, and I really didn't feel like messing around with tin foil myself. So you know, but it works great. So if you you know, thinking about doing hooking up your lights into your L959, L969, L979, your Brute or your Blast, whatever, you know, there's more than one way to do this. You know, you can go off of the ESC's receiver combo board plug-ins, which are 2 little micros, or you can hardwire like I did right in and just add a battery in there. And like I said, is very convenient with the whole battery hookup system. Works really, really well. And just tuck her in and away you go. Now I was going to actually use a 600 milliamp square battery, but it's a little bit too big to fit inside. And this made a little bit more sense, seeing as how the battery will drop in and go in on an angle. And if you look at it from the inside here, because you can get inside access, you'll see the battery comes right through and down under. So it's held in a nice angle, and the back of your battery is actually going to come up against there as well when you throw your stock battery in. So just grab one of the stock batteries just to show you. And that's actually going to help with a little bit of extra tension on the battery to really lock it in solid. So no matter how hard you flip, it shouldn't come out. So that's a big, big bonus there. But anyways, that's the mod. That's how I've done the hookups anyways. And you know, once again, thanks Alan for the great idea. Check out this guy's channel. It's Alan Dace, D-A-C-E, I believe it is. Yeah, D-A-C-E, A-L-A-N-D-A-C-E. So check out his channel. He's got a couple of things up there, and you know, I'm sure he's going to have more as time goes on. But really good idea. Something that I hadn't thought of. You know, and which is good, because I mean, hey, not everybody thinks of everything, and you know, that's what makes the world go round, and we all get to have more and more fun. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video.